What's the smartest way you've seen someone sabotage a rival without getting caught? I used to work in a high-end restaurant where two sous chefs were quietly but fiercely competing for the head chef position. One of them, Marcus, was technically brilliant, flawless technique, textbook execution, and a real knack for precision. But his ego? Insufferable. He knew he was good and never let anyone forget it. The other, Elaine, was more creative and intuitive, a bit less polished but full of fresh ideas. The kitchen split down the middle. Some respected Marcus's skill, others admired Elaine's originality. Marcus made it no secret he thought Elaine was beneath him. He'd belittle her during prep, interrupt her during team meetings, take credit for things she came up with, and correct her dishes when no one was looking. The head chef didn't seem to notice, or maybe chose not to, but everyone else in the kitchen saw it. Still, no one said anything because Marcus was the favorite. Everyone assumed it was just a matter of time before he got promoted. Then one day, something changed. Elaine started asking Marcus questions, constantly, during prep, before service, even during cleanup. Hey Marcus, what would you do with this reduction? How long would you sous vide this cut? How do you plate for texture contrast? She did it in this curious, almost admiring tone. He loved it, puffed up his chest, launched into long, detailed answers, sometimes giving her full, step-by-step breakdowns. To all of us, it looked like she was just being humble, maybe learning from him. What we didn't know was that she was recording all of it, every tip, every answer, every arrogant monologue. Clean audio, time-stamped, all saved. The big night came about a month later, a high-stakes private dinner for critics, investors, and some of the city's culinary insiders. The kitchen was a pressure cooker. The head chef had to leave mid-service for a family emergency, and just like that, Marcus stepped up. He was now in charge. Elaine was assigned to appetizers and desserts, while Marcus oversaw the mains and took the lead for the rest of service. At first, everything seemed fine. Service moved smoothly, dishes went out on time, but just before the final course, Marcus did what he always did. He couldn't resist putting his stamp on Elaine's work. He tasted her prepped desserts, wrinkled his nose, and began tweaking. Changed the temp on the ganache, altered the resting time for a delicate mousse, replated one dish entirely. It was textbook Marcus. Confident, controlling, convinced he was improving her work. Then the desserts went out. We watched from the kitchen as the servers delivered them and waited. You could feel the tension. The critics' faces said everything. Some looked confused, others politely pushed things around their plates. One actually frowned. In this world, that's a disaster. After cleanup, Elaine calmly walked over to the owner. She pulled out her phone and, without a word, played the recordings, one by one. Clip after clip of Marcus explaining the exact techniques, temperatures, and methods he'd used. Methods that just failed in front of critics and investors. The next day, Marcus was fired. No dramatic confrontation, no shouting. Just a quiet meeting in the office, and then he was gone. Elaine didn't even gloat. She just came in, did her prep like always, and a week later was promoted to head chef. She never sabotaged him. She never altered his dishes, never threw him under the bus. She just asked questions, let him talk, and documented every moment while he unknowingly unraveled himself.